Khleo Thomas, the talented actor known for his role as Hector Zeroni in the beloved 2003 film adaptation of Louis Sachar's novel Holes, has recently shared some eye-opening details about the difficulties he faced while filming this iconic Disney movie. At just a young age during production, Thomas endured harsh conditions that tested his resilience, particularly in the relentless desert environment where much of the story takes place. The film, which follows a group of boys at a juvenile detention camp forced to dig holes under the scorching sun, mirrored real-life challenges for the cast, making the shooting process an intense and memorable ordeal. One of the most striking revelations from Thomas comes from his description of suffering from a severe heat rash that plagued him during a critical month of filming. He vividly recalls how, after weeks in the desert heat, something triggered this uncomfortable condition, possibly a change in the fabric of his costume. The rash appeared suddenly on the insides of his legs, causing intense itching and discomfort that he couldn't ignore. As a young actor, he confided in his mother about the issue, who promptly sought help from the on-set medic. The lotion provided was intended to soothe the irritation, but unfortunately, it had the opposite effect, intensifying the burning sensation and leaving Thomas in agony. This painful episode coincided with one of the film's more physically demanding scenes. In the story, Hector Zeroni, nicknamed Zero, has a pivotal moment where he jumps onto the back of another character, ZigZag, played by Max Kasch. Thomas, who was under 5 feet tall at the time, had to leap onto Kasch, who stood over 6 feet, and wrap his legs around him for the shot. With the heat rash flaring up, every movement was excruciating. Thomas humorously notes that Kasch might have felt the effects too, as the discomfort likely made Thomas hold on tighter than necessary. There's even a photo circulating online from that day, capturing Thomas in his trailer with an expression of pure frustration and pain, a testament to how on fire he felt both literally and figuratively. Filming Holes in the actual desert brought authenticity to the movie but came at a cost for the young cast. The extreme temperatures, combined with the physical demands of digging scenes and running through sandy terrains, created an environment that was as punishing off-camera as it was on. Thomas's experience highlights the behind-the-scenes realities of child actors in demanding roles. Despite these hardships, the film became a classic, praised for its faithful adaptation of the book, strong performances, and themes of friendship, justice, and perseverance. Stars like Shia LaBeouf, Sigourney Weaver, Jon Voight, and Tim Blake Nelson rounded out the cast, but it was the young actors like Thomas who carried much of the emotional weight. Reflecting on this now as a 36-year-old rapper, content creator, and actor with credits in films like Roll Bounce and Hurricane Season, Thomas looks back with a mix of nostalgia and appreciation for what the role taught him. The challenges built character and provided stories that he can share years later. Heat rash might have been the worst part for him personally, but it was part of a broader set of obstacles that the entire production overcame to create something timeless. The movie's enduring popularity on platforms like Disney Plus speaks to its impact, allowing new generations to discover the story of Camp Green Lake and the cursed history tied to the Stanley Yelnats family. Thomas's candor about these experiences sheds light on the less glamorous side of Hollywood, especially for child stars. Many young performers face physical and emotional strains that aren't always visible to audiences. In Holes, the desert setting wasn't just a backdrop, it was a character in itself, pushing everyone to their limits. From wardrobe malfunctions leading to skin irritations to the sheer exhaustion of long days under the sun, these elements contributed to authentic performances. Thomas's story also underscores the importance of on-set support, like having a parent present and access to medical care, even if the solutions don't always work perfectly. Beyond the physical toll, Thomas has spoken in other interviews about how the role shaped his career. Playing Zero, a quiet but intelligent boy with a tough exterior, allowed him to showcase depth at a young age. The friendship between Zero and Stanley LaBeouf is the heart of the film, and filming those scenes required genuine camaraderie among the actors. Despite the pain from the heat rash during action sequences, Thomas delivered a memorable performance that fans still recognize him for today. In today's entertainment landscape, where behind-the-scenes stories are shared more openly through podcasts and social media, revelations like Thomas's resonate with fans who appreciate the effort behind their favorite films. Holes remains a staple for its clever storytelling, blending adventure, mystery, and humor. The cursed family history, the treasure hunt elements, and the redemption arcs all come together beautifully, thanks in part to the cast's commitment despite the tough conditions. Thomas's bombshell about the heat rash serves as a reminder that movie magic often involves real sacrifice. The desert didn't just provide stunning visuals, it tested endurance, fostering bonds among the young actors that likely lasted beyond the shoot. As Thomas continues his multifaceted career in music and content creation, sharing these anecdotes keeps the legacy of Holes alive. It's a film that teaches valuable lessons about fate, kindness, and breaking cycles, lessons that the cast learned firsthand through their grueling but rewarding experience. The impact of Holes extends beyond the screen, influencing readers of the book and viewers alike with its messages. For Thomas, overcoming the physical challenges, including that infamous heat rash day, was part of what made the project special. His story adds layers to our appreciation of the film, showing how adversity on set mirrored the character's struggles. Today, with the movie readily available for streaming, fans can rewatch it with a deeper understanding of what went into making it.